Hey guys, this is Callum from EnglishShooting and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something a little bit interesting, a little bit different. With Gunroom TV, we put our own content out, but some of you may not know that we do a lot of private filming for other companies and organisations within the UK and internationally. And for some of those requirements, they need the ammunition to be looking like it's live when it's actually blank. And one of the biggest examples of this was actually the filming we did with Tony Sheena. Go back through the channel and look for the vlog that I did with him on that. But for that, it needed to look like a real gun and real ammunition, but we were using blanks, and that comes down to the filming exemption. And again, I've explained this before on the channel. It's what I use to still run the channel and handle firearms legally under supervision from an armourer, but it doesn't cover ammunition. Now, shotgun ammunition is a little bit of a funny one because it's section 2, I'm legally allowed to own and possess it, I just can't buy it. But with a section 1 shotgun, whilst I'm able to hold and handle a section 1 shotgun for TV and film, it's incredibly grey whether you can actually use the section 2 ammunition in it, and wanting to keep on the right side of the law, it's just not something that we're going to entertain. So for some of the videos that I have planned in the future, and also some requirements that Gunroom TV has in the future, we're going to need to make some blank section 2 shotgun cartridges. I've got the Ely Alpha Elite. It's sort of the only practical focus shotgun cartridge on the market, and because the videos that I'm going to be doing are going to be practical shotgun focused, I'm going to convert these into blank ammunition. And again, usually when you're doing stuff with shotguns and you need inert rounds, you would ordinarily want to go for a dummy cartridges. You can buy these off the shelf, namely from Magload. But if you really want the primer and you need the ammunition to look real and to look live, the dummy cartridges don't have the primer in it. So what we're going to do is just simply open up the shotgun cartridge, remove the lead inside it, so the projectile, it's still going to have the powder and it's still going to have the primer, but then it's going to be a blank round, which legally under the filming exemption I would be able to shoot through a section 1 shotgun because it's blank, it's not a live round. So the last thing to do as well, and this is actually something that we're all quite interested in because we've never made blank ammunition or blank shotgun ammunition before, is will it actually cycle a gun? And because I've now made that a blank round, it would be lawful for me to go and put it through a section 1 shotgun. So I'm going to do a few more, and then we're going to head outside and see what sort of effect this has on the cycling on a shotgun. We've got the Benelli M2, an inertia-driven gun to start with. This is probably the gun that's going to struggle the most with the blanks being inertia, and there are going to be pretty much no recoil from these blank cartridges. But let's see how it cycles. Yeah. Doesn't cycle, and a pretty pathetic party popper like pop, and loads of unburnt powder. Let's give it another try and see if it can get one cycle, but I doubt it. I don't think it even moved. Yeah, it's very bitterly disappointing. I won't waste any more of the blanks. They do take time to make. So yes, inertia guns and blanks, not a good combination there. So we have the 1301 here. This is a gas operated system, stands a slightly higher chance of cycling with the blank rounds, but again, let's give it a try and see how it does. Needs a port job, this one. No,
absolutely nothing. We'll give it one more try like we did the loads of unburnt powder there as well. Oh, didn't even go off. Let's leave that for a few minutes. Look at the smoke coming off of it as well. Okay, let's get that one out. Oh, it did pop. Just absolutely like no noise at all. It just sounded like it was a hang fire. So let's clear it. This obviously isn't going to work. So there we go. The blank rounds aren't going to be much good if you want to simulate the recoil and have a cycling gun, but this is something that we now know for filming. So they might look the part, they might look more realistic than dummy cartridges, but really they're as useful as dummy cartridges when it comes to cycling the gun. But as I said, it allows us to get some realism in the filming, but yeah, just for visuals I think, not functionality.
So a fairly disappointing result there, but we didn't really expect much more. It was just curiosity as we had the guns, as we had the blank ammunition, to see what happened. It is fairly predictable. At the end of the day, with the gas system, you need the shot in there to build the pressure to be able to cycle the gas system, and with the inertia system, you need the shot to produce the recoil force which cycles that inertia gun. Obviously, with no shot being in there, neither gas pressure or the inertia is going to be felt. As you can see, there was absolutely no recoil there. But luckily, we don't need these blank cartridges to actually cycle the gun. It's purely as an aesthetic look for the Gunroom TV and for myself, for the videos that I want to do. Again, it's just aesthetic. I just need to be able to load them into the gun to show you dual loading and quad loading. So if you're interested in some practical shooting videos, I am going to be doing a couple with these blank cartridges, so keep an eye out on the channel for those future videos. A real big thank you as well to Blue Field Sports for providing the guns today, and they're going to be providing the guns in future videos, and also we're going to be heading down to the Blue Field Sports range as well. I really hope that you found this video interesting and that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed for future videos. Thank you very much for watching, and as always guys, I hope to see you soon.